Plants vs. Zombies has had hundreds of commercials over the years. From the creative and cartoony trailers you might recognize to the downright disturbing.
This girl, she's gone Plants vs. Zombies.
What are you smiling at? He just drank that zombie. And after watching the PvZ Replanted trailer, I've had the sudden urge to revisit other Plants vs. Zombies adverts from our past. Okay, I regret making this video. As you might have already guessed, a lot of these commercials aim to advertise toys based on the plants and perverted imps. Like the time where Zomboss teamed up with himself, leading to Pea Shooter flying his own plane, Melon driving a melon, and Chomper car, oh my Dave, Chomper car, who pull up to stop Zomboss and his antics, which seemingly worked because he pieced the hell out of them. But not to worry, because it's Mighty Morphin time. Go, planter. Plants! This kind of toy actually seems really cool, and the best thing about it is that this commercial was made in 2022. Now, who could that be? Alright. Nobody panic, but I think I found Waldo. This advertisement made by Ye shows the kid from the Dream music video about to eat tuna straight from the can, which is so wrong. I personally eat mine straight from the source, but it appears that Dream got trolled because that's not a tuna. I think he's gonna eat it anyway. I don't know who told EA that the canned fish market was booming, but seeing squash with a neck emerge from a tin can was not on my bucket list.
But it was on mine. And at the number 5 spot, we have the Sandcastle bucket.
I genuinely didn't realize how popular Plants vs. Zombies was around a decade ago, considering there were striking deals with Doritos and Sabritas. And for such brands to work with PvZ, you can only expect the highest quality toys. Paper circles. They put paper circles in the Doritos. But on the topic of food, a surprising amount of these adverts show off PvZ-inspired cuisine, like this. What was that? One more time. I think the presenter may be turning into a himself. Who thought zombie ketchup was a good idea? The whole point of Plants vs. Zombies was to show kids not to let smelly old men into your house. And now you're telling me I can put on my chicken pencil with the risk of turning into this green twat. And who the hell is writing the news in this town? It's about wholesales. Forget this stupid sauce and forget this stupid parrot and all. Del Monte, more like delete yourself. You know, all of this advert talk is tiring. All I want to do right now is play on my PC. Oh no. My PC is missing. No, seriously guys, my PC is gone. I'm editing this video on a laptop. This video is sponsored by Apex Gaming PCs. If you're looking to get yourself a super mega rectangle that lets you play GTA 9, they're here to help with their Apex Streamer Plus PC, so you can become a streamer. Plus, featuring these cool numbers and letters like the Ryzen 5 7600X and the RX 9070 GPU. Graphical public urinal. Be sure to use code Brando at checkout to get 3% off on your pricey purchase. But if you don't feel like doing that, thankfully Apex Gaming PCs are doing a $5,000 PC giveaway, so be sure to enter using the link in the description. And trust me, this PC is better than mine. Because mine is missing. If you've seen this PC, please call 362. What about this advert? Seems pretty normal. Popcorn rain! Zombie verde! Come again. Zombie verde! You cannot tell me that this guy isn't a zombie. He sounds like he's about to cough up a lung every time he speaks. But don't worry, with every packet of Sabor Mantequilla, you earn yourself a chance to get a cool PvZ sticker. Featuring Chomper, and Cactus, and Beaten Up Walnut. And Squash, and Vampire Imp. But if that wasn't good enough for you, Brown Coat Goes to Burger King recorded on a microwave. Yep, this guy is 100% undead now. This guy's voice sounds so similar to the zombies that you can't even tell who's talking. Burger King I didn't edit that in. And also, what's up with Papa Smurf being 9 foot tall, accompanied by his 2 kids, Pink and Blue? Also, excuse me, but what's so zombie about this kids menu? That is the most depressing burger I've ever seen. Even the chips have given up in the back. Who the hell threw this meal together, Burger King? I want answers. Hadi afiyetle. Looks like he's found a new profession. Forget the zombie burger. How about the white substance that turns Chomper into a pickle? Converting this mess into an overpowered piranha plant that eats everything. But seemingly out of nowhere, the screen transitions to a brown coat who was playing the game. Oh, and we can't forget about the chopper. For some reason, this commercial was made completely with Claymation, which just gives me PTSD flashbacks to that squash I saw in the cursed animations video. There's so much blood. Thankfully, Chopper Choo Choo aren't as Peggy 18, with this brown coat having a bandage for his boo-boo. But it appears Conehead has had enough, and he's not gonna put up with this plant nonsense. In fact, I'm gonna march up to them right now and... What the shit is that thing? Not only do you look like a hairy thumb on holiday, but you're also distracting the plants from attacking Coneface with a game of Snap. Jesus, are the cards made of concrete? Oh, for sick, man. Just casually show me this zombie breaking his teeth on a chop wall. That'll really make me want to chew on your lollies. What is it with these Claymation videos trying to always injure or murder somebody? Do they forget that kids are watching this? Oh. He must have heard me say kids. Keep this Hawaiian hunchback away from your children. I don't trust him. In fact, this guy creeped me out so much that I stumbled across another advert featuring this nonce, which starts off with a man running through a cornfield before... Chopper chops. They'll hoover your ass. And whilst this is happening, this cretin is just sat in the corner chewing his lolly. All until... What happened to him? Those aliens really wanted that chopper chop. Give me that shit. I think we've gone too far. But enough with these plastic toys and, food. I think it's time we look at some actual game commercials.
Get a move on.
5 seconds in, and a zombie is already stripping. Also, how the hell do you expect anyone to read this text at the start? I know Plants vs. Zombies is on the iPad. You don't have to hallucinate me to believe you. And who at PopCap HQ thought that getting 3 greasy men dancing around in a circle whilst promoting a whole different game would convince parents to buy this for their kids? Zombie number 3 literally got bored of jogging on the spot and walked off screen. Even he knows this is stupid. You saw that too, right? Is this advert testing me for schizophrenia? For some reason at the end of this advert, the iPad decides to flash in and out of random 0.1 second videos, like this boy eating chocolate, and this bear scratching his backside on a tree, and a farmer finishing off his cow. Spend your money on this! I know PopCap can be greedy, but I didn't realize whoever made this commercial got paid $4 taped to a cucumber. But on the contrary, these commercials for the Garden Warfare games actually seem to have some hefty budget behind them, like the one where this soldier pulls out the dolphin blaster which shoots fish guts at level 1 thugs. Which begs the question, where'd you get that? That doesn't explain how you obtained a zombie military weapon, Mr. Soldier Boy. And how about the Operation Yukon commercial, where this sniper is scouting out 2 homeless men minding their own business, before this potato man shows up and...
You say potato, we say...
breaking the Geneva Convention. But to pick out of the real-life PvZ ads, nothing beats the hyper-realistic Colonel Corn with a beard training to defeat the zombies. Which does make me question why he has a photo of Zombos resting on his bathroom mirror. Does he, like... talk to it or something? And despite Colonel Corn looking like a contestant of Sexy Beasts, yes, this is a real show where people dressed as animals try to hook up.
I mean, talk about getting wood.
I still commend PopCap for taking a risk like this, just because it's funny, but part of me wishes we got the timeline where hyper-realistic imp is shooting at plants. And speaking of men dressed as undead corpses, remember that atrocity from earlier who started beating up his milk? For some reason, this zombie is so popular in China that he shows up in way more commercials than just this. Want to see him push a disabled guy into traffic? Hey sir, can I push you into the road? Oh yeah, this is so fun, goodbye! Or what about the time where a man with a megaphone is trying to tell John she lied? I'm assuming this man must be John, because he is completely flabbergasted by this news. We then cut to who I'm assuming to be the person who John's wife is having an affair with, casually chilling with Walnut, in which finally revealing John's wife, with Sunflower crushing her after hearing the news of this cheating scandal. And somehow the news is spread throughout the whole village, causing this nut to lose his limbs. I think we've seen enough of zombies dressed in your granddad's suit. So let's check out an animated version. Welp, he already died. This commercial follows a child getting mad at his dad for not coming home. Hashtag relatable. So his dad buys him a suit and jacket. Nothing's free in this world, kid. But all of a sudden, this baddie walks past the screen.
Is that my mummy?
Shut your horny ass. We cut to the nighttime where baby zombie falls asleep, which is when his dad sneaks out of the house to probably hook up with, and upon waking up, baby zombie realizes he's been abandoned, whilst fireworks explode in the background. PvZ QQ. So good, your dad will never come back. And to conclude this commercial compilation, I think it's only right to show you the live-action music video made in China for Zombies on Your Lawn, which was an awesome recreation of the ending theme to Plants vs. Zombies, showcasing celebrity Jam Shao rising from the dead performing the song to the audience. And checking out the behind the scenes of this video was so cool, with the set designers making prop trees and painting sunflowers, along with this man being pulled away from an angry Jam house. I really wish PopCap experimented more with things like this for their other games, as I can only imagine us fans thinking back to how uniquely iconic they could have been. But that does not excuse Dave bumbling around like a twat, getting sat on by the zombies and making out with walnuts. So, what have we learned watching all of these commercials? Stop eating Hershey's. They're made of zombie shit.